Hey guys, we are the local neighborhood experts. I'm Sharon and this is Kyle, and today we are in the grind in Colts Neck, New Jersey. So we're in Monmouth County.
I like this place. A neighborhood-forward real estate podcast that embraces coffee and meaningful real estate conversations.
All right.
And it's by meaningful real estate conversations, you mean the one that we're having in the middle of this cafe surrounded by people? Yes.
Yeah.
We're having real conversations.
Real conversations in a real setting.
This is a real cappuccino.
So I got a mocha, and I have to say that it's a little milk forward for me, and I feel like I should have. It's my fault. I should have just told them I don't like as much milk. So, but it's fine. But it's a little bit.
That's how they make it. If that's how they're like, that's probably a measurement. They're probably following their formula. So maybe their mocha's milky.
So, comment below, guys, if you are into milky mochas.
Or if mocha's your choice, like, can you put too much milk in it?
Yeah.
I can tell you that this is, so for a cappuccino really shouldn't be this big. You know, there's a lot of milk in here.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been here, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say the vibe of the place is very
incredible.
Yeah,
incredible.
It's a really cool vibe. You can tell that it's packed in here, which is for a midday. We're in the middle of the day. That's really good. And they're just hanging out. A lot of people are just hanging out.
Yeah, laptops.
Yeah,
right? Laptops. People working.
People just hanging out. So yeah.
This cute little girl's got a table full of little dinosaurs.
Oh,
she's
playing.
chilling.
She's playing.
Okay.
She's like, this is like non-adulting.
This is also
just kidding.
This is not what we're doing. I miss those days.
Yeah, right? Playing with Legos.
This is I would come here. I would hang out.
Yeah.
It's also a cafe.
Yes.
It's the Grind Coffee Cafe.
Yes.
So you're getting coffee here. You're also getting a full service menu.
Yeah, because they had big menu options. It was like omelets and all sorts of like specialty dishes that they had.
Salads and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. We were looking for shirts, but they didn't have anything for us. But
well, wait, hold on, no. I gotta say, so like they went out of their way to try to find a big boy shirt because I'm a big boy and I wear a big boy size. And they said they don't have it. They took my information.
Yeah.
And they said they'll get back to us.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice of them.
So I'm just going to start wearing their merch. It's going to make the wardrobe so much easier.
He's going to make the merch. He's going to be the merch guy.
100%. If you have merch, I'll wear it.
Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, as we're talking here, there's just a lot of people here.
Well, because we're a neighborhood-forward real estate podcast, so I'm going to wear neighborhood-forward things.
Okay,
right?
nothing wrong with that.
Their shirt is cool. It says the grinder nowhere. I would get coffee somewhere else. I'm not saying I would only get coffee here for the rest of my life.
Okay.
It's good.
It's like 30 minutes from where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's really not bad to come out all the way out here, but
it's also right across from Delicious Orchards.
Yeah.
If you're coming to Delicious Orchards, grab a cup of coffee.
And Delicious Orchards, I've come here with my family to go apple picking when my kids were young. This is where we used to go. And it's amazing. It's a really beautiful orchard. Have you gone with your family?
Yes.
Okay. You come over here?
I've come here before.
Okay. Yeah, so we used to do that for a while.
The shopping.
Yeah.
That place is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've never had their frozen lemonade.
No, never had that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely this place, back to this place, it's a vibe. I would come here.
Absolutely. I would meet somebody here. I would work here. There's a lot of coffee to try. There's a menu to try. I like places like this. They have a bunch of tables, and they're starting something cool outside.
Oh yeah,
the
outside.
dogs.
Yeah, it's like almost like little pods that they're having. Almost like almost like the show Blind Date. They have like a pod. I'm just saying, there's a reality show called Blind Date. It's on Netflix.
It's a reality show.
Yeah, and they have like a pod. I mean, they have to stay in a pod, and this is what it is. It's like a big bubble. It's a pod where it's really cute. They have heaters, and I guess you could just hang out there. So it's I guess they're trying to utilize the outside as well, which is nice.
Like the coffee corral.
Just like the coffee corral, but I don't know if the coffee corral has those little tents.
They could put them on.
Yeah, they could.
You know?
Yeah.
That's very cool. We tried to get in there.
They said no.
No. They were like, yeah, we don't know who you are.
Yeah, you're not going. Snapshot?
Yeah, what are we doing?
So we are in the Neighborhood Snapshot. Today we are in Colts Neck. Colts Neck is known for the horse culture, and another word for horse culture would be
equestrian
community. So it's really equestrian community. It's also really high net worth individuals. It's affluent houses. It's those really big mansions. That's what it's known for. They have smaller houses as well, but they're known for more of the affluent scene.
You're buying property out here.
Yeah. So I guess the median home price, like I mentioned, was like 1.2 million, which is bananas. That's the median home price. And days on market, they said between 40 to 60 days. Of obviously depends on how expensive the houses are. The houses are $3 million and up. They go there, they're sitting on the market for a little bit longer. But I guess the known people that used to live out here would be Bruce Springsteen, Queen Latifah, and Jon Stewart.
I love Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I think he's
Daily
so
Show
funny.
is the greatest thing.
So those are people that used to live there at one time or live here still, or research says.
I like this area.
Yeah, and the people that move out here are people that are from NYC, people that are moving and just trying this neighborhood. They're moving up from wherever they're from, like maybe it's like the forever home people.
Yeah.
They're moving here, and then the high income professionals as well. So those are people that are moving to this neighborhood.
I mean, it makes sense. You have a median home price of $1.2 million. They know what they're doing.
And the equestrian enthusiasts.
Equestrian enthusiasts.
They are moving out here as well.
Say that 5 times fast.
So Colts Neck is definitely, they said, it's a top tier in Monmouth County. So
This is a gem.
Yeah, this is a gem.
For sure.
This is a place where you want to go if you have that income.
If this is what you want, there are high net worth individuals that live on the coast.
Yeah, it's true. You can live anywhere, right?
Right? If you want rolling hills, you want horses are your thing. If you come from a rich horse like family,
Yes.
this is where you live.
Where it is, yeah.
You know?
And you can tell the coffee shop has that. The people here, the people here are, you can tell they're affluent people.
Absolutely. Well, because they got time. Because they're bringing their computer.
Right.
You know, because they're hanging out, they're doing business here, they're making phone calls.
And they're not flashy. It's very understated, but you could just tell.
No.
Right. They're not. It's not flashy. They're not throwing on their Rolexes or anything like that.
I would love to see what the rest of this. I would love to see what the rest of the plaza has, because this is a plaza. Is there like a doctor's office? There's a real estate office here.
That's all.
Okay, there you go.
Hey.
Overall, though, I would come here, and honestly, the drive here. If you told somebody, "Hey, meet me at the grind, Colts Neck," they'd be like, "Where are we?"
And it's nice because it has that in the parking, so you have no place. You don't have to worry about finding parking. You can just pull right up into the place.
Plenty.
And then
Prices are Colts Neck prices.
they're not bad because your coffee was $4.80.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper than backpack coffee.
I can't. We're just moving on. Just moving on.
I'm saying it's definitely a good price. It's not bad for coffee.
Things I will never get behind for $500.
Okay, whatever. Anyway. All right, so you want to talk about coffee news?
Yeah. There's some big coffee news.
All right,
So
go ahead.
this is not Colts Neck specific. Route 9 in Forked River is a Tim Hortons.
All right.
Yeah, taking over that spot where there was a White Castle.
Oh, what?
You know
I know what you're talking about.
That's
I
gonna be a
love the
Tim
White
Hortons.
Castles. Oh man, I'm surprised they went under. I used to love White Castle.
They go. They go.
I like the White
See you
Castle.
later. Bye.
I like them.
Do you think it's going to be a drive-thru? I don't know anything about Tim Hortons.
I don't
Have you
know.
ever had it before?
Never had it.
If you've ever had coffee, I think they also make donuts. If you know anything about Tim Hortons that we should know, leave a comment.
Okay, yeah, definitely leave a comment.
Right? I've never been there. I don't know anything about their food, their coffee, their situation, their setup. I don't even know. I think they'll be there sometime in 26, hopefully.
Yeah. I saw it on the patch, though. They were talking about the Tim Hortons. Now that you said
That's how I found out. That's how I found out. Lucy sent it to me. She's like, "Oh, Tim Hortons. She's gonna want to go there."
Okay.
Is it corporate thing?
Probably. I think it is. I think it's corporate. Well, we do corporate coffee.
We do.
Sometimes. I mean, like in a pinch. if you're traveling out from state to state and you're needing coffee. So.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway.
I drove here with corporate coffee.
What are you talking about?
There is a Starbucks cold brew in the car.
Oh, right, exactly. So corporate coffee sometimes is more convenient.
It's just there. I don't like the fact that it's there. I'm literally saying no to it. I'm turning it off. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm not doing it.
No more coffee.
I'm gonna brew my own.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna buy local.
Alright. I want to brew my own more.
Yes. You make delicious coffee.
I do make delicious coffee. I don't know why. You know what it is? It's just that because I drink it before I leave. And every morning we drink it before I leave. And then when I go out, then I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab
Then
coffee.
you're grabbing coffee.
I'm grabbing coffee, yeah. Because about around 2 o'clock is when I start to crash. And I need another job. Yeah, so that's for me.
Got you hooked. Man.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
They called you, right? You're going to pass the Dunkin' Donuts? Aren't you tired, Sharon? Stop it.
I saw it was the other day on Instagram, they had a cup, and it was from here to over here with sugar. They showed the comparison of what is in certain coffee places, the amount of sugar that people, and I'm like, that's just not good. So I try not to go there, but sometimes, but anyway, when I do go to those places, I don't get those drinks. I just get a coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, I just got a coffee.
We said it before.
Yeah.
Right? Now we kind of talking about coffee and real estate and dating anyway. I used to think that was the way I wanted my coffee, man. Light and sweet.
Yeah.
And then when you realize they're putting that much coffee in it, and you're paying $4 for it, get out of here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Direct. I'm not going. But they're familiar.
Yeah.
You know? It's like that girlfriend that has your number.
So we're talking about dating a lot because the next segment is going to be, we're going to answer a real estate question, and we feel the real estate question has to do a little bit flirting with the dating concepts. And the question is, why do people treat the home search like dating? And when I first posed it to Kyle was like, what are you talking about? But it's so true. People, okay, so I'm a real estate agent, as you know, and when I have to take clients on tours of houses, they are so OMG. They're like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, and they would basically make sure, because of these small cosmetic issues, they don't want to buy the house because they're looking for the perfect one, kind of like a dating app.
Well, that's the thing. If you go meet somebody, blind date, you've never seen her before,
right?
They walk in and you go, that man's ugly. It's gonna take heaven and earth to move you off of that man's ugly. So if they go in there, right, with a high expectation or a misaligned expectation of what those first houses are gonna look like, maybe in their budget, you're gonna have an uphill slope, man.
I know, and I feel as an agent, you have to basically redirect them and basically tell them, listen, look at the layout. Is the layout conducive to what you want? Look at the location. Is the location? And then, of course, like you said before, many times, you're in a house for only 5 to 7 years. So you can live with this for 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, it's okay. You can deal with ugly. It's okay. He's just ugly. He's got a good job.
I'm not saying ugly. No, I'm saying, okay, maybe he has a little, his haircut. It could be.
He's balding.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
the roof is going bad. He's balding.
Maybe he's balding. Okay. If he's balding, he could just shave it all off.
Yeah.
And then you could date a guy that has a shaved head. I think they look really good looking.
Could you shave? Could you date a man with a shaved head?
When I was single, I could see myself dating someone that has a shaved head.
Would you buy a house with a bad roof on it?
No, that's definitely a red flag. That's a red flag. There's certain structural and roof issues and leakings and stuff like that when you're, you could buy a house if that's what you really want. I'm not saying no, but then there's certain red flags. If you're not looking to do any major demolition or construction, yes. But if you are just a small thing, you shouldn't sweat the small things.
What about that guy getting a toupee? What if he got a toupee? That's the thing. So you could date a bald man and then he gets a hair transplant and now he's got hair.
You know what's so
funny? Buy that house.
Oh my gosh. I dated someone that had to do toupee before. I had no idea. Yeah. One day, that has happened to me before, and I was like, okay.
Deceived.
I'd rather he had shaved his head and not wear the toupee. But I'm saying, as a home buyer, it's so challenging. But as a real estate agent, what you have to really do is just really refocus the clients into what they really want.
That's the core of it.
Yeah.
Right? When you meet with somebody, you establish first what do you like.
Yeah.
Like when you date.
Yes.
Before you even meet somebody, there's conversation there. What do you do for fun?
Right.
Do you like to cook? Do you like to go out?
Right.
Do you like dogs or cats?
Right.
You know, morning or night. So when you make that list of people, like, hey, what do you want? Pool or no pool? Extra bedroom or closet space? What do you want more? Do you want entertaining space or do you want, a finished basement?
Yes.
When you know what that person wants out of a house or out of a person, you can match somebody easily.
Right.
That's why those sites, Match.com,
yes,
they are so rigorous with what do you want.
Exactly. But unfortunately, like I said before, people just want the perfection. And they're not realizing, right, and sometimes when you're buying a house, you're not going to get a perfect house. You might get the house perfect for you, but not the perfect house.
Isn't that perfect though? If it's perfect for you, it's perfect.
I guess if you can see it like that, but I don't know. It's just so, I feel like when I researched it, it says there's so many different psychological terms that people that are so resistant to, because they see so many different choices. One word would be analysis paralysis.
Of course.
Right. And that's what it is. It's just so much overwhelming choices that they just cannot make a decision. And that's why you have the professionals to really guide them. And you could say, listen, this is your budget. This is your budget. This is what you could afford.
I have the easiest conversation because there's no feels with numbers.
Right.
Numbers are real
no feelings,
pure
right.
language.
Right.
You qualify for $250.
Yes.
Oh, this house is $260. No. But what is that? No.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So when they come to you, that's it. Can we go a little bit more? No.
That's it. Can you make a little more money?
They're like, right, exactly. So it's so good with him because he could just be like, no. But for me, it's like I have to go and see them on 25 tours. But again, it's as long as you know the psychology, and I know this going in. I know exactly as soon as I see this client, I see this client a mile away. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to redirect them, recenter them, re-educate them. I'm always re-ing.
Right. It is more difficult with houses versus dating. Okay? Because when you date, you and me, okay? You and anybody.
Right.
It's a cup of coffee here. This costs us $10.
Yes.
And a conversation. To know if the house is right for you, what's an inspection fee? $450? $600 for a house inspection, home inspection, right?
Yeah.
You have to pay $600 to know, is this home, do I even want to know what's, lurking behind the walls?
Well, that's why we say it's so much like dating, because when you're looking on Zillow, you just keep swiping because you're just looking for perfection. Whereas the dating app's the same thing. You're swiping, you're like, oh, she's cute, but maybe there's like 15 rows down the line, there's a cuter girl than her. And then you're like, but she's a cute one. Why do you have to go to that one?
You could go to an app and swipe and see if you can find the perfect house. Or you could talk to your girlfriend and be like, hey, could you hook me up with somebody like that you know? Oh, I got the perfect guy.
Yeah.
He goes to my church. He goes to my insert place here.
Right.
I know him. I could hook you guys up. That's the same as going to an agent and getting off of Zillow and being like, hi, I'd like 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Right.
I have 2 kids, and I'd like an in-ground pool. Oh, sure, no problem. Let's search. Where do you want to live? And you put it in. Or you can just continue to hope that you make it to that 15
yeah,
swipe.
15 slide, and that's the problem. But it's so good, like what you're just saying. People just don't know the value of an agent. They just keep going into the Zillow and keep searching for a house like the dating apps.
Well, I mean, you guys are just overpaid. Pencil.
Oh, yeah.
Like paper pushers.
Oh, so much money.
Yeah.
So much money we're getting. We're getting millionaires right now.
Absolutely. Why would I hire an agent? I can just keep swiping.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I got Zillow.
But I have to tell you, my girlfriend, she was dating, before when she was single. And she would, when I introduced her to a guy, she would want to see 10 pictures of this guy before she would meet him in real life. And I would be like, that's crazy. You don't need 10 pictures.
That's photography.
But it's just our society. Like, our society has been like, there's so many choices now. So, I don't know. It's just crazy.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It is very tough. Listen, I'm not dating. Okay? See that right there? Locked up.
Yes.
Don't got to worry about that. If I was dating,
Yeah.
I would drive myself crazy.
You would.
Yeah.
Okay, too many choices.
Too much.
Okay.
Too much choice. to your point though, I narrow it down. You can scroll through Zillow and you can search your zip code and you can see so many red dots everywhere.
Yeah.
Those red dots are not all for you. Not all of those red dots fit. Some of them are vacant land, some of them are condos. You don't want condos.
No.
You want a home, right?
Right.
So once you take out all those other options, then you work with what you want.
Yeah.
There could still be 200.
Yeah.
No. That's why I work with you.
Yeah.
I come to a professional and be like, hi, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm comfortable with. This is what this guy said I could afford to buy. Can you help me with it? How do you go from there? If you know somebody, once you've cultivated somebody, how do you help them date the housing market?
Well, they have to basically they give you a wish list of what they want, and then they give you the must-haves, and then you send them the houses, and then they will call you, and then you just talk it over with them. And what I do with my clients, I go when we're in the house, I start talking about how do they live. Everyone lives differently. There's people that read, there's people that watch Netflix, there are people that are family oriented. And as we're going room to room, I start talking to them. So, which show would you watch here? What do you like to watch? Is it close proximity to the kitchen? Do you like the feel of the house? Where's your father going to sit? Does he have a place to hang out and watch? What does he do? Does he? He likes to assemble boats, like miniature boats. Would he be able to do a boat miniature setup over here? And just really talking to them room by room and seeing if they would be able to live in their house.
You nailed it, man.
And that's how they fall in love with rooms and fall in love with the house. And then they say, you know what? Maybe the color of the house is purple, and I don't like a purple house, but I could paint it in a year.
Yes.
And they're okay with.
You can have it painted down. You don't have to move into a purple house.
True.
See, that's the difference of dating. If you have a person, they're stuck.
Right.
If they're ugly.
You are this ugly.
Listen,
You're judgy. You're Judge Judy.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, you're Judge Judy.
I have the Judge Judy hat on. Okay? This guy? No.
You are Judge Judy.
Stop.
No, you are. You're judging the person because they're ugly. Maybe they're nice. Maybe they have a nice personality.
People report. Whoa. People report that though. If you're ugly, you're not getting to the point where typically you are not getting to the point where your personality shines through.
I think that the most ugliest people have the better personalities.
They have to develop them.
Oh wow, you are so judgy. Oh my god.
Listen,
Ugly people need love too.
there are some hurdles you can't get over.
Oh my gosh,
there are some hurdles you can't get over. Okay? If for whatever reason that person doesn't suit you, they don't suit you. So instead of trying to force that person to be something they can't, you continue to go on. With a house, though, a house is different. A house is not a natural person.
Right.
If you don't like, to use your example, if you don't like purple, you can paint it.
Yes.
You can renovate it. A house can actually be anything that you want.
Right. As long as the layout is conducive to what you want.
I would say date the layout, date the bedroom, date the structure, date the neighborhood.
Yeah, date the neighborhood.
Right?
Yeah.
You can cultivate whatever you want that house to look like.
Yeah.
My internet feed is kind of filled with that. Plus also, working with a friend who's doing it right now.
Yeah.
So I love renovation.
Yeah.
That is, I guess, the difference between dating people and houses. You can tell your house, I'm going to give you a facelift, and they're not going to want to kill you. Right?
Yeah. Because you could say, well, kind of like you need another, like a boob job or something. But
I was just going to say a sagging foundation. Yo, listen, girl, your foundation is sagging. You are going to get murdered.
Right, but you could do that with a house. Yeah, but you can say that to a house. You can get your house a treadmill for their birthday, and it's okay.
Your house will look at you and be like,
what?
You're my best friend. Thank you for caring about me.
Exactly, so it's okay. Yeah, for houses are different. Real people know. No treadmills, no boob jobs for their birthday.
That was great.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was great. Hi, listen, I'm going to change the facade a little bit.
You're like, what?
Okay. This is a great episode.
Yes, this is.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're at last sip now.
I'm not at the last sip. I'm enjoying this a lot. Yes, we're going to cut at it.
I'm still full. Again, like I said, this was too much milk for me. But again, this place is amazing.
You can still say that because like the seating's good, the vibe's good.
It's a
We
good
just gotta
vibe.
figure out where the drink is here. Maybe it's just a straight up hot coffee.
You know,
I didn't see if they had cold brew.
I think like for me, like I would definitely just be more specific when my order. That's all. Because it's just this is my personal preference. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. We're done.
I can't stop giggling. That's it. We're out.
That's it. We're done.
Oh my God. Goodbye.